Hi and welcome to my place. I have a lovely elderly friend who is 92 years young, and she is now unable to get outside. She absolutely loves and adores the spring, and every year on her birthday, because she's a first of spring baby, every year I do her something really special with both artificial and fresh flowers. And by fresh flowers I mean blossom, and what I do is I cut off the branches just before they're due to strike into blossom. I love that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, delicate flowers. Well, because I figured that because she can't get outside, it's lovely for me to do something that she can enjoy. So what I've done is I've just cut all of these branches here off my pear tree because it's the last to go into blossom in my garden. And what I do is find her a really lovely container. I always like to find something that's a little bit different. So this year it's going to be this terracotta or earthenware container. I love that it's got the roses on it, and that is my inspiration, because what I'm going to do is put the branches in, and as the sap rises and in the warmth of her room, what she really loves is to watch the blossom burst. So that is why I do this type of arrangement. So if you've got an elderly person or you've got somebody who's sick and they can't get outside, and what my friend tells me is it's really lovely to just over the weeks to just see the blossoms starting to burst in her room. So it's a really lovely way of creating something that is living and continues to go on. I'm also going to use the roses because the roses are on the outside, and she's going to have something that is going to be quite permanent and will last for quite some time. So into the cavity of my container, which I have sealed because it is earthenware and, well, it's terracotta that has been painted, and I don't want any of the moisture from the wet oasis getting onto her sideboard, so make sure that it is sealed inside. So I've just used the green oasis, which I've soaked until the bubbles stop, and then it's just a matter of putting the sticks or the stems well down into the foam, and when I'm placing them, I place them as if they were sort of like, still it is going to be like a tree. I have loved this design for all of my life, and I think it was my nan that taught me the love of flowers and things growing, because these are the patient things that she used to do for me, you know, when she was doing clippings, because my nan always had a pair of clippers in her hand, and whenever we were out she would be clipping bits of this and clipping bits of that just to make everything all neat and tidy. Now I just cut that bit there off, but I know that this, when the blossom comes, that this is going to look truly beautiful, and that it will continue to just be that lovely gift of spring coming at my friend. And I do enjoy going to visit her and listening to her stories. Okay, so once that's in there, it's just a matter of bringing the roses in as if they were naturally growing. And who said you can't use fresh and artificial? I think that whoever made up that rule needs to just sort of like take a chill pill or something. Okay, push that down into there, and I've got one more. Where's my front? There's my front there. So I'll just put that into there, and I just know that my friend Nancy is just going to love this, because the blossom is going to be little white blossom with little pink bits on it. So just imagine what that's going to look like as they all sprout forth. And yes, they do drop, but she doesn't care about that because it's just so lovely and it gives her so much joy. So if you're looking for a way of doing some lovely flowers that are going to be long lasting in a retirement home or a hospital, then this just could be your way forward. Hope you've enjoyed this. I know that my friend will, and I've enjoyed sharing with you, so I'll see you another day.